Hi friends, so today I have chosen a recipe very far away from India, so from Middle East, and so far I've had this dish only in hotels and I never thought I would make this, but then when I was checking the ingredients it was very simple and a handful of ingredients, and also it's a very good alternative to our Parapu Vada. Obviously the grain that we use is different, so let's go and find out how it turns out and whether this recipe is a pass or fail. So we're going to do falafel and hummus today. So for falafel and hummus, the original recipe suggests to have 1 cup each, whereas what I did was I soaked 1 cup for falafel and half a cup for hummus. So I soaked the chickpeas overnight, and it generally, as it doubles up in the morning. So first we need to grind a few ingredients for falafel. In the meantime, the rest of the chickpeas that you have soaked for hummus, you can add a little bit of baking soda and you can cook it in the pressure cooker for 3 to 4 whistles, because it has to cool down before you kind of grind it. The chickpeas along with few other ingredients such as onions, garlic cloves, cumin, coriander powder, coriander leaves, and lemon juice, and salt, and green chilies. So the recipe suggested for three green chilies, but since I have kids at home, I reduced it to two. And later, then I added some chili powder to make a bit spicier version for the adults. So grind it well. So some of the challenge I faced here was it was taking a very long time to grind, and also it took a long time for me to grind. I tried different mixers and jars to finally get the consistency correct. So make sure you have a sharp mixer or a good food processor so that you don't get into problems like I did. So grind the mixture just like how we do for vada, a coarse, not too soft, and then make it into balls that you can fry in oil. So before you fry in the oil, the recipe suggested for keeping it in the refrigerator for 10 minutes. It's a really important step. Please do not miss it. Refrigerate for 10 minutes so that your ball shape remains when you put it in the oil. So then you just have to deep fry it and have it. So coming to hummus, the first thing you need to make is something called a tahini paste. So for that, you will fry some sesame seeds, dry roast them, and then grind them first into powder, and then add some olive oil and grind it well. This is called the tahini paste. Now for the hummus, you grind the cooked chickpeas along with this tahini paste, some lemon juice, salt, garlic cloves, and the rest of the ingredients that I have mentioned. So when you're grinding, they've asked to add the olive oil in between the grinding process. Again, here I face the same issue because it wasn't easy to grind the chana. So you can cook it well so that it gets mashed well when you're grinding it. So grind it all together into a smooth paste, and then while you're serving, you can add generous amounts of olive oil and a little bit of chili powder. So some of the challenges I faced while I was making the hummus is, first thing was it wasn't easy to grind, and second thing is, as per the recipe, it's 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, but please adjust the taste according to how you like it, because some people like it a little bit more sour, a little bit more tangy, so you can add more lemon and also more olive oil if you want it a bit more creamy. So I did add more olive oil than what was suggested in the recipe, and it turned out really good. So coming to the review, it is very tasty and kid friendly because kids generally like the fried foods, and also this is a different version. Easiness, I have not given a thumbs up because first thing is there's a lot of prep work, as in there's a lot of time, and also it wasn't easy to grind these ingredients unless you have a good mixer. So otherwise the recipe is good to try. You should try it at least once so that you know that falafel is not rocket science. It's very easy to make at home. So try it out and let me know your comments. Thank you.